like I told ya. Give me all your numbers so I can phone ya. Your girl acting stank, then call me over. Not on the bed, lay me on your sofa. Call before you come, I need to shave my cha-cha. You do or you don't, or you will or won't cha. Go downtown and eat it like a vulture. See my hips, big hips, so cha. See my butts and my lips, don't cha. Lost a few pounds in my waist, oh yeah. This the kind of beat that go ba-ta-ta. Ba-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Sex me so good I say blah, blah, blah. Work it, I need a glass of water. Boy, oh boy, it's good to know ya. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's rough, primitive, it's fine yet. If you got a big, let me search it. To find out how hard I gotta work, yeah. It's rough, primitive, it's fine yet. It's rough, primitive, it's fine yet. I like to get to know ya so I can show ya. Put a hurtin' on ya like I told ya. Give me all your numbers so I can phone ya. Your girl acting stank, then call me over. Not on the bed, lay me on your sofa. Call before you come, I need to shave my cha-cha. You do or you don't, or you will or won't cha. Go downtown and eat it like a vulture. See my hips, big hips, so cha. See my butts and my lips, don't cha. Lost a few pounds in my waist, oh yeah. This the kind of beat that go ba-ta-ta. Ba-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Sex me so good I say blah, blah, blah. Work it, I need a glass of water. Boy, oh boy, it's good to know ya. Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's girl primitive, it's fine yet. It's girl primitive, it's fine yet. If you got a big, let me search it. Find out how hard I gotta work, yeah. It's girl primitive, it's fine yet.
All right. That was Mandy, Pegasus, and Jason. Shazam, where you at?
I'm in Australia, Sydney.
I didn't know.
We're gonna do this. It's gonna be a very long day if we do this.
All right. I'm with Jason with that one. That was dope, bro. I think like he brought up like a lot of elements in terms of like texture. Like it was like really dope in terms of like speed change and control. That was really dope. In terms of for Mandy, it was like, I don't know, I just felt like she was kind of hesitant, or she was like holding back a little bit, so or she wasn't so sure or something. And but definitely just Jason was very confident on his style, and he was just like, oh, I'm just gonna do that. And then I think he set the tone from the beginning with his first movement. It's like, oh, okay, he just got me there already. And I'm like, okay, let me see what's gonna bring him more. So Jason on that one.
All right, Melissa, what did you think?
I thought both were really good. I always say that. And with Mandy, she had a nice flow, but I feel like she could have added more sass, especially with a song like that. Yeah, there was like a small glimpse of it, but I feel as though she could have brought out more of that personality side of it. Whereas with Jason, naturally a really good performer, he was good at flipping his musicality, and it just made it better to watch. Anyway, so my vote goes to Jason Derulo.
All right, Daisuke, last on that one.
Do I? Okay. My vote goes to Jason. Both really nice. I like the flows and the techniques they have. But the one thing I totally agree with you two as well. And one thing I add is Mandy had this, how to say, her body was pretty kind of tall, like top, not like really middle or lower part that
Just
much. I think she wasn't really,
levels.
yeah. I think she's not really confident, going lower.
Yeah.
So that was very different for me, because Jason kind of like, goes down and do cheeky stuff, which is very good as well. And I think he's very like playing around that area, whereas I think Mandy's not really doing that part. So that's a very big difference. But also one thing for Jason, I mean, many dances is like when you dance with socks, I reckon people's stance tend to be, how to say,
narrow.
Yeah, I was like a bit about that as well.
Yeah. Also, in his other video as well, Socks. What I do appreciate about Jason is that so far we're seeing he hasn't knocked all of his videos out in the same place. They're elsewhere. I hope they keep changing. I would just like a whole set of different locations.
Where will he be next?
Yeah.
Opera House.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't matter. I'm not judging. So, you know, who cares? Let's go.
Duplication.
Yeah,
check.
yeah.